What's going on, everyone? Talen here, and welcome to another account progression video. Alright, so it is time for another tier 2 character, and we're going to be getting Domino to tier 2 today. So I got pretty lucky on her gears. I just managed to get them all to 20 today. So yeah, it is time to get her to tier 2 and try her out. So let's take a look at the character before we tier 2 her. So for the skills here, we have the third skill leveled up all the way, so we can get all of those extra bonuses there. So we get a increase to the enemy's cooldown, which I'm still curious to see how well that will work in kind of PvP game modes. I still don't see it being super powerful, but it's kind of a cool mechanic since I think she's the only one that has this. There might be one other character, but I'm not 100% sure on that. And then anyway, she reflects 35% of the damage received up to 40% of max attack. That is all damage. It's a really low reflect, but it's still pretty nice, especially if she uses this in PvP to get that extra reflect damage will of course help. Anyway, now the fourth skill here, we have leveled up because we could get the 80% chance of attacks missing, but she is in an iframe during this skill here, so you're not really going to need that 80% chance unless it was intermittent iframes, which I can't remember if it was or was not. We'll find out in some gameplay, but either way, I don't really see that 80% chance really doing much for you, except maybe in like a rumble situation in Shadowland. You could use that, and then that has a chance of missing your other teammates. So the other two characters you're with might be a little more protected while she's using this skill because the enemies won't be able to hit them, which would be nice. The fifth skill here, I believe the burn damage went up is why I leveled up this skill all the way to 6, because I don't think it started at 30%. But either way, we have this skill leveled up as well to get that extra burn damage, hopefully. And let's see, her tier 2 passive that we're going to be getting is going to be increased guaranteed dodge by 25%. She gets crit damage increased by 40%, and then guaranteed crit rate by 30%. So really nice tier 2 passive here. I definitely like it when the characters get guaranteed stats. So guaranteed dodge is really nice. 25%. Is about average, I would say, in terms of what characters usually get for their tier 2 passive, and it does actually help. 25% is really nice to have. You definitely will notice a difference with that, and then you get 40% to your crit damage, which again is very nice because that's a nice sizable chunk right there, 40%, and then guaranteed crit rate by 30%, also very nice. So you should see a pretty big jump in her damage once we get her tier 2. Her leadership is pretty nice actually, because the ignore dodge leaderships are always nice to have for Shadowland, for PvP, like Conquest or something like that. They're very situational, but they are useful. And then for the Isolate set, we have Power the Angry Hulk, so I definitely like going with an offensive set on Domino here. So either Power the Angry Hulk or Overdrive, either one would suit her very well. For the custom gear, we have a immune to guard break, ignore dodge, and a 140 proc. I do like having immune to guard break on her because her skill rotation isn't without gaps, so you can't really stay in iframe the entire time. So it is nice to have that immune to guard break just in case, so you don't get guard broken when using your skills. Ignore dodge is nice. Like I said, that's kind of like a premium stat there because ignore dodge is useful pretty much wherever you're playing nowadays. And then I like having a damage proc on her because she does have good damage. So I definitely want to take advantage of that, but with a damage proc. At the same time, you can go with invincibility if you find that you're not having great survivability with Domino here, because she definitely does take a few hits in between her skill rotation, so having the invincibility could help you out in survivability, but then you're going to be suffering on damage to clear something like World Boss Ultimate, which is going to the main place where you would kind of need invincibility on her, except for PvP situations. So now let's go ahead and take a look at our stats before we tier 2 her. And we have a helicopter, it sounds like, flying over the house. But anyway, we have max skill cooldown on her. We have 33% for ignore defense, so definitely need to get that up if I want to start using her a little more in World Boss Ultimate or something like that. 36% ignore dodge, and as you can see, her crit rate and crit damage is quite low right now, so getting those guaranteed stats from her tier 2 passive is really going to help her damage output. But getting that ignore defense up to 50% is also going to be a huge boost for her once I finally do that. So now let's just go ahead and get her to tier 2. We're definitely saving all of our Phoenix Feathers and Macron Crystals for Deadpool when I try to get him to tier 3. If I ever get his stupid potential realized, it's taking forever. But anyway, there we go. Tier 2 Domino. Luck be a lady tonight. So there we go. Let's go ahead and close this out. Yep, lucky day. It is your lucky day, Domino, because you are now tier 2. Oh yeah, we can search for her potential a little bit here. So yeah, now that we have her tier 2, let's go ahead and try out and get some gameplay going here. Alright, so here we are at Proxima World Boss Ultimate. We're going to be trying out stage 20 with Domino here. We have Beast for the leadership, we get 50% to physical attack, and then we have Coulson for his tier 2 passive. Then we're going with all damage strikers except for Anti-Venom there. We're going to use him, of course, for his healing. Hopefully we're going to get a lot of healing globs because I'm pretty sure Domino's going to need it because she cannot take a hit. Yes, well, that's for most speed characters. They generally die very quickly, so hopefully we'll be able to rely on his healing and then be able to time our iframes well here so that we can take down Proxima. Alright, let's see what we got here. Go ahead and get that going. Alright, Domino, let's see what you got. Okay. Oh, oh. Got all that poison on the ground. That's not good. And it does look like the fourth skill is actually an intermittent iframe skill, or it does have some gaps in the iframe because I have gotten poisoned from the poison pools while doing the fourth skill, so that definitely means there's some kind of gap there. So hopefully we're not going to get punished too much for that. And I almost think her fourth skill does more damage than her fifth skill, because her fifth skill has a very short animation compared to the fourth skill. So all of those... Oh, we got time frozen. So all of those extra hits from the longer skill, I think, is going to average out to more damage if you get the damage proc on it. But also the fourth skill does get canceled out a lot more than the fifth skill, because if the world boss runs away from you while you after you've started the fourth skill, it will cancel it out because she stays rooted in place for the most part during the duration of the fourth skill, so you don't really have much tracking or movement with the skill. So that makes it tough to fight kind of like the world bosses that run away from you very quickly, because Proxima's on the other side of the screen before I can even tap like the next skill in the rotation. That's how quickly these world bosses are able to run away from you. Oh my gosh, that time freeze almost got us killed. Alright, Anti-Venom, we need some help here. Oh, no you don't. And we have the purple circles, so yeah, we need to switch. Can we get Anti-Venom to give us something, though, before we switch back? Probably not. Alright. Oh, Anti-Venom's doing his skill. Let's grab some healing. Oh, no. There's a time freeze. Let's not run into that. And we got the purple. Purple circles. Just making sure to draw this fight out so I run out of time. I see what you're doing here, Proxima. Alright, so moving on to the final phase here. I don't think we're going to have enough time, though. She has 6 bars left. Really? Okay. Oh, there's the purple circles. I was wondering where they went. I saw that purple on the ground, but there's a bit of a delay there. No, 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 no. Oh my gosh, that was a lot of damage. Alright. Anti-Venom, can you drop another heal, please? Oh, we dropped a heal, but if we get hit, we're gonna be dead. Oh, run away. Get into an iframe, please. Switch characters. Yeah, we're definitely gonna run out of time here, just because I have to keep switching so much. Just Proxima is not cooperating with her skills here. She's doing the skills at like the exact time that I don't want her to be doing them. And yep, she got out of the time freeze. We're probably dead here. Oh, we're still alive, but just barely. Come on, Domino, take her down. Oh, that poison's gonna kill us. Oh, why do we keep getting this time freeze? Oh, 7 seconds and we got the purple circles. We got close, though. Yeah, I tried to get a last little ditch effort in there, but yeah, there's 4 bars left. That was pretty close, though, for stage 20, because Proxima's not that easy to take down, so stage 20 is pretty impressive for Domino here. We did have to run away and switch characters a lot, so I definitely think that we would have had enough damage if I didn't have to switch so many times. We're just getting unlucky to where I was not in a position to just outrun or start running away from the unblockable attacks that she does, so I did have to switch, and that ate up a lot of time. So like I said, I definitely think that we could have done it. Also, if we, or if I had been better with the damage proc, because the damage proc was getting off on quite a few times and was not landing on the 4th or 5th skill, and sometimes it was like at the very end of the skill, so we're missing out on a lot of damage there. So just a few things, once I get a little bit better at the skill rotation and using the character, that we can have a lot more, be a lot more efficient with her damage. So I definitely think she can clear stage 20 here, just need to work on it a little bit. So yeah, overall I'm quite happy with Domino here, but she does seem like kind of a luck-based character. Surprise, surprise there, because you do have to rely quite a bit on her dodge there while she's using her skills, especially in like World Boss Ultimate scenarios. But in Shadowland, I definitely see her being a lot more consistent. I don't think you're going to have to rely as much on her dodge, because she has wide range on her skills, a lot of AoE, does a lot of hits, and the iframe is quite long on the 4th skill. It's shorter on the 5th skill, but you can keep them chained together decently well, because as you could see, there was about a 1.5 seconds, 2 seconds gap between the 3 skills that I use in the rotation. So yeah, overall, I like Domino, but I think she just needs a little bit of help in terms of survivability. Maybe she'll get a uniform in the future or something like that. But yeah, that's just going to be my first impressions of Domino here. Very happy to still have her at tier 2, because I do like Domino a lot. She's one of my favorite characters. Yeah, not much to say there. So that's going to be it for this video here. I hope you guys enjoyed, and of course I will catch you in the next one.